The December 7th, 1941 was a Sunday. And Sundays in flying school, when I was in advanced flying training at Victoria, Texas, 3 or 4 of us decided to go downtown Victoria and have lunch down there instead of eating in the mess hall. The base we were on was brand new. We had the BOQs were primitive, and the mess hall was not in good shape, and so we took the chance to go and get a nice lunch downtown. Well, one of the fellas had a car, and we were allowed to have them by that time in our training. If you were about to graduate, you could buy a car if you had the money to do it. And he had a radio in it, which I'd never seen before in an automobile. And we were riding around, getting back to the base, and the thing said that there was something had happened in Hawaii. And we just shrugged our shoulders. We didn't know what it was. And we never really didn't know much about Hawaii.
C.V. Glines had been the official historian of the Doolittle Raider Association since 1972. He has authored 3 books on the raid and assisted Jimmy Doolittle in writing his autobiography. He was also a World War II Army Air Corps pilot.
Next morning, on Monday morning, and we all went to the base for our flying training, and always there was a notice for each of our flights as to what the flying was going to be today. And the instructor had formation flying, gunnery, and he said in big letters he had written on the bottom of it, "There's a war on, get on the ball, follow me." Well, that's, that was about the norm. That was the announcement that we got, that there was a war on. We were on wartime. Well, our job was to follow him, and that's what we did. That day we went down to the gunnery range, we did our gunnery, and then instead of coming back to Victoria, he headed out to the Caribbean. And well, I was sitting there flying my formation. It was 6-ship formation. And I wonder why we're going out of the Gulf here. We're not supposed to go into the Gulf. We don't have life jackets or anything. We followed him briefly, of course, and he finally made a turn and went back to Victoria. When we got on the ground, one of them had the nerve to ask us, "Sir, were we lost after gunnery at Matagorda Island?" And he said, "We were supposed to look for submarines." And he went, and that, I think we thought he was kidding. And we really didn't understand what was going on. But we kept on with our training. That's all we were supposed to do.